Welcome to Leggari, everyone. This is an older project that we wanted to show you with some added commentary from co-founder of Leggari, Tim Krumland. Watch how we take this basement floor and give it a beautiful look using a silver base and black highlights. See the description below for more info on our floor kits.
Before we get started on today's video, we wanted to let you know that we're on our way to 800,000 subscribers, and we've noticed that a huge percentage of you guys that watch our videos every week are not subscribed to our channel. It only takes seconds out of your day to press that subscribe button, especially if you enjoy this content. We launch videos every week so you can get notified every time there's a new one. Thanks for all your support. We hope you enjoy the video.
We like to go around and get close to the perimeter. And this is such a large project that we're just going to kind of work towards the middle of the room. I poured out the beads and now Tyler's going to go. Notice how the squeegee, he's not pushing real hard. He's leaving some epoxy behind. We like to spread out the epoxy about 90% of the way with the squeegee, and then when we cross roll using a 3/8 inch nap roller, that will level out the epoxy the rest of the way. Very easy. And he's got some metal baseball cleats on. We recommend either the spike shoes that we have on our website, or maybe some old baseball cleats that have to be metal, not plastic. Notice that Tyler's got the squeegee and I've got the roller. That's the way we recommend kind of doing these larger projects, is you have, one guy mixing, one guy typically carrying the buckets back and forth between the mixer and the people on the floor, one guy with the squeegee, another guy who's rolling, and then actually another person who's doing the highlights. So on a project like this, about 5 people would be good, and that's about 2,500 square feet, and it still won't take you very long to do that. Now Tyler's got some black highlights and he's just randomly going with the black highlights, and he's trying to get it as close to the wall as he can. And notice there's no real technique to this. You're just trying to be as random as you can, kind of distributing black all over the place. And he's going to get it close to the wall so that it looks like the design is kind of flowing underneath the wall, and later on when they get trim, it'll look like it's going underneath the trim. Now you're probably wondering why we were in another room and now we're in this room, and it's because there's multiple rooms that kind of meet up at a central point. So we're going to the farthest part of the job and working out. We'll work our way out of that room. And we're not getting into that previous section very far. Getting a little bit into it. You want a little bit of an overlap, a couple inches maybe. But whoever swirls the floor will actually just kind of swirl into that other section a little bit and then leave it, and it'll look beautiful. You'll never know that there was anything there. There's not going to be any line or anything. Now, the person who's swirling, same idea, same process. You're just working from one side of the room to the other, and you're just hitting every inch of that floor. You're not just swirling the black, you're swirling all of the silver as well. Now, it's not going to look good at first, but that's the beauty of our epoxy and the way we've kind of formulated them to work with metallics, is it's going to self-marbleize and move for probably the next 3 or 4 hours, and it's going to have this amazing depth to it. And then you just start the process over. So that's where you can kind of see the 2 rooms going into the hall. There's also another smaller room to the right, but now we're finally getting into one area. And now, as I'm cross-rolling that area, Tyler's pouring out the highlights, and then another person, when Tyler's done with that, will actually go and start swirling. So it's just it's a beautiful system. And again, it seems more intimidating than it really is. It's very simple. Always remember, everyone has a job. And we just continue until we're all the way done with the job. Now out here in this larger room, you can really see the system kind of going, where you pour out the base coat, somebody's squeegeeing, but that last section, somebody's swirling. Then when Tyler's done squeegeeing, I'm going to cross roll. Cody's already starting to kind of swirl into that area that I'm cross rolling. Now what Tyler's doing here is, after about 15 minutes, he'll go back onto the very first sections, and he really just sprays, almost floods the floor with denatured alcohol. And you can kind of see right here, these are final shots where it really helps that floor lay out absolutely glass smooth and just beautiful. So this is the next day. Completely seamless floor all the way to the other side.